Herkese selamlar. Bugün yeni serimiz olan Werewolf The Apocalypse Earthblood'un ilk bölümüne hoş geldiniz. Direkt bu seri çeken o kadar fazla kişi yoktu ve ben de çekmek istedim. Türkçe yamasını da buldum. Türkçe altyazıyla birlikte. Biz hemen geçelim. Oyna deyip yeni oyundan. Normalde başlayalım. Evet. Yani öyle fazla çeken yoktu ve Türkçe çeken yoktu. En azından fazla konuşmamaya çalışacağım hikayeyi anlamanız açısından. Belki deneyim edemeyenler vardır. Merak edenler vardır hikayeyi. Onlar için güzel olacağını düşünüyorum.
The Wild. The Weaver.
Konuşmamaya çalışacağım hikayeyi anlamak.
And the Worm. Three primal forces from which the world Gaia springs. The Wild is creation, formless and abundant. The Weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The Worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those three forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the Wild.
İlginç.
All right. They should be ready now. The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
Diyaloglu olduğunu ilk defa gördüm. Yani biraz basit gibi ama plan güzel
So,
diyelim.
how do we go about this, Rotko? Who does what?
Ludmilla knows the location, so she will take point. She'll infiltrate the site and connect Ava to their network, giving her access to their system.
Once I'm hooked up, I'll only need a few minutes.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Carl. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
Kız için endişeli zaten ama gayet için oradayız ya.
It's our duty to be here. She needs to learn that it's hers too.
She's just a teenager, Carl.
Bence o çok
We were
değişik
young
düşünüyor.
once too, remember?
Yani biz onu koruyacağız,
Take care of her
onu
while I'm
düşünüyor.
out. Love you. See you soon.
Tamam ben cevabı biraz Değişik gibi düşündüm.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning.
Bir ufaktan bir şehir havası verdi. Olmayan, çok hissettirmese bir Kratos.
Ava did an impressive job installing all this. I'll have to thank her for this later.
Direkt göreve gideceğiz, o yüzden herhangi bir şey kaçırmamak açısından yapıyorum.
Endron. One of the most destructive companies North America has to offer. Known for their violence and endless greed. If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust.
Tamam, peki.
I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
Refeka kimdi? Hemen beni göndermeli.
And she's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone.
Yani
It's as
gizli
simple as
gitmiş
that.
ya.
If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
O zaten üstüne
She is the
yaptı
woman
ya.
who got her hands on their files. We'd never have been able to take the fight to Endron like this without you. Besides, you installed all of this on your own. Have faith in your abilities.
That's sweet, Cahal, but I just wish I could do more. But how are you doing? Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not yet.
Neydi? Bu mu bizim kızımız? Ha, ben de küçük çocuk sandım. Değişik.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
Sabırlı olmasına yazar abi. Öğrenmek için burada sabırlı.
Don't worry, our work here's nearly finished. You'll be back at the cairn with your friends before you know it.
I know, but why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
They entail a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key. Know how your enemy will respond before you move. Foe stripped of surprise is fangless.
Yani.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions.
Ben onu anlayamadım.
And like I said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, Adi. Don't worry.
Anladım. Şimdi görünümüzdedir. Ha, uyuyacağız.
Shit.
Call. Wake up. I'm gonna need you. A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
Intro.
Shaking things up how?
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down, including the one Ludmilla's in. They still haven't discovered her, though.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked, and Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, She has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs her.
Kadın neden yalnız gönderiyorsun ki?
Ludmilla, I'm on my way.
Remember,
Yani biz de
stay
gidelim
out
polisiz
of
olarak.
sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
Kolay yani, herhangi bir tuş atıp belli. Tamam. O geçiş çok hızlıydı. Güzel. Bir saniye. Adam mı sandın da adam ne adam ya?
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Tamam. Kartal görüşü. Kamera bağlantı yok. Kapı bağlantı var. Tamam. Kurt baya güzel. Meta baya çok hoş duruyor.
Guards. Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That's distracting for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
Umarım inşallah yapay zeka güzeldir. Görür yani bizi. Umarım.
Any idea what could have caused it?
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived outside. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Gören mi oldu? Ne oldu az önce? Ben kurt kendine dönebiliyorum yani.
Area cop, we have it.
Aa! Orada biri mi varmış şimdi ha? Neden görüşümü açmadım ki termal görüşü? Saçma bir şekilde. Aç. Tamam.
Any idea what could have caused it?
Tamam.
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Nerelerde var? Şurada var. Bir şey mi bırakıyorum? Ki kurt benim en sevdiğim canlıdır. Hiç boyun eğmeyen, eğitilmeyen. Tamam. eğilme tuşunu ben çözemedim. Herhalde ben çözemedim. İyi. İnşallah görün olmadı. Tamam yokmuş. Şimdi buraya gitmemiz lazım. Kapının girişine biri var mı? Orada biri mi var? Yok, sağ taraftaymış.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not far now.
Bir saniye. O çömelmeyi göstermedi bana. Bir sıkıntı yaratıyor yani bana bu.
There lays a passageway leading into it. Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. He's...
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck. Rodko.
I heard. No more sneaking around. We fight. Now go. I'll meet you with Rafik.
I'm done fucking around.
Burada da mı? İlk saldırı, güçlü saldırı, zıplama saldırı. Of çok... Böyle canavar yani. Yoksa... Tamam. Güzel. Hadi. Yanlış tarafa kaçıyorum.
Call? I've hacked into their system. Now, stay low. I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Burada keskin nişancılar var. Lede Elrond korumasına sıçramak için. Anladım. Hayırdır? Bir dakika, nerede? Nerede bu?
We're under attack!
Wait. I'll open that for you. Just watch out.
Geldiler buraya. Ama dikme sistemi mi kullanıyor? Evet. Kırmızı barı. Sen ne olarak kullanıyorsun? Anladım. Tamam. Kırmızı bar bizim ya enerji almamızı. Böyle değil mi? Evet. Ay nereye gidiyorsun? Kamera
Ludmilla!
Call. Tell 80.
Hayır öldürme.
No! Please, no!
Şerefsiz. Tamam evet. Evet. Direkt bozulmuş. Ben direkt öyle yapıyorum. Aa! O ileri ittiriyormuş. Göster şuna. Kudurma ha kudurma. Ay maşallah. Evet, sakin ol. Güzel be.
Cahal! No. Ludmilla! It's me, Cahal. Listen to me! Cahal, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal! It's Rafik! Stop it! No!
Yapma be. Kontrol edemedik gücünü, intikam gücünü.
What have I done? Rafik! There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Bizim arkadaşımız öldü. Yavşak gülüyor yukarıda. Dolunay. Nargun sular. Aiken sular. Bir Simon söz diyor. Washington. 5 yıl sonra.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep, no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey! What the...
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go. "5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endron killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul. I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
Kurtaran da olsan
announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them. Of Rotko, of Ava, of 80. This is the closest I've been to Talker's Mill in 5 years.
Vuruş hissi olarak kalkanlar gibi.
Call. We're here.
Öbürlerine biraz vuruş hissi.
You're up. How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gotten quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endron. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endron, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
All right. I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
Just been a long time since I've been out this way. Brings back memories. Forget it. We've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Evet arkadaşlar burada bırakalım. İkinci bölümde buradan tekrar kaldı yani. Son sırada